Happy Monday night, everyone. It sure is nice to see all of you. Thanks for joining us. It's really an exciting day because today is August 4th. Tomorrow is August 5th. And do you know what that means? It means Alaska. So my video tomorrow is going to be all about Alaska and the itineraries and everything to think about. We are going to do for 2027, Alaska 2027, I should say, we are going to do something we've not done before. We're going to have it so that if you would like to come just on the cruise portion, you can do Vancouver down to Anchorage to Vancouver, the port there, Whittier down to Vancouver. And if you want to join us for the land tour portion, you can join us for that as well. But just pick up the cruise if you only want to do the cruise part. We're looking at the different, I have a copy of what they've got for 2027. And so we're trying to get the right mix between how long it should be and how trying to keep it's really hard with Alaska to keep it in the affordable range, but at the same time thinking some people do the cruise tour lots of times, some people do it one time, and I might be one of those people that do it once. So I'm trying to figure out the best way. So you'll be hearing from us on that, but I wanted to just start off with that. Let us know if you've got questions. It is so good to see all of you. Tim and Cindy back here in first place. That's really sweet. You guys are awesome. And look how cute you guys are. Oh my goodness, Tim and Cindy. And when Christy commented just a minute apart. So Matt, nice to see you. And David and Christy, I should add, it's really good to see you guys as well. Really good to see you. So Connie and Michael, nice to see you. And they're saying hey to everybody. And Jeffrey, nice to have you with us. So everybody, don't forget, Jeffrey has his blog, Cruising for One. So go Google Cruising for One blog and have a look. So let's see. Okay, have we picked our excursions for the Antarctica cruise? Please share if we have. So some of them we've picked and some of them we're still trying to work out. Yeah. So we should hurry up. Let's hurry up and send an email out with what we've got going. A long time ago, we just saw that they had so when we went the first time to Antarctica, they had the one for Volunteer Point where you see the king penguins, and it had already sold out by the time we booked the cruise. And there's not a lot. There are other tour providers that do that, as well as the one that Princess contracts with to do it. I think there are a total of 3 on the island, and they were all sold out. So we hurried up and booked that one. And then that's the main thing that I'm worried about and that I want to get to see. There's one to go see the penguins over in Chile. They're out of what is that? Thanks. Out of Punta Arenas. And so we are going to do that one as well, just in case something happens. But you know what? They're not the same penguins. If I remember correctly, it's the Gentoo penguins that you see. Are they the Gentoos?
They're the Chilean penguins
that you see more of over off the coast of Chile there. They take you to an island. Yeah. And so that's one way to see them. And then there's the ones over in the Falklands. Other than that, you see them from the ship. You see them on the shore of Antarctica. You see them going through the water. You see them riding the icebergs. So that's for sure what we're going to do. Connie, we'll figure out the rest and hurry up and get that out there. So nice to have you with us, Gary. It's Tuesday morning in Yokohama, Japan there, turnaround day. So yeah, Skywalker's. Yeah, Skywalker's all to himself. That's nice. If you don't know, Yokohama is the name of the port there in Tokyo. So hope it looks like from your pictures and everything, you're having a really nice time, Carrie. So that's good. So Becky's with us from San Diego. Nice to see you. There's our Hetty. Hi, Hetty. Nice to see you, sweetie pie. Really nice to see you. Thanks for coming, Hetty. So let's see who else here. Phil and Sue. It's apparently raining in Central Florida. And Solo Sue Travel, it's nice to have you here as well. It's going to get up to close to 100 there in Japan today in Yokohama. That is really warm.
Jeff calls them Chilly Willy penguins.
Chilly Willy. I will say, you know what, when we went, this is some information for you. When we went to Punta Arenas the very first time, we did so this is the way it worked. We had 2 excursions on the day we were in port. We'd never been there, and we wanted to see the penguins, and we wanted to see what Punta Arenas was all about. So we booked the one that I told you about to go out to the penguins, and then we did one. I think it was like, Gordon could look back. I believe it's the best of Punta Arenas. Was it?
I think so.
And so let me tell you a little bit about this. So the excursion that takes you out to the island to see the penguins, they took us out. You kind of have to step off rather timidly onto a board to walk onto the island. And then they leave you there for like an hour, hour and a half.
City Drive. Ours was the other one. City Drive and Museum.
Oh, it was?
Punta Arenas, we have the Magdalena Island Penguin Reserve that you're talking about. And they're the one called City Drive and Museum.
Okay, I'll tell you about that. So anyway, so they left us there. Hard thing is it was raining. And so we had on our rain gear, but the wind was kind of blowing. So to make a long story short, we walked around. There's a little walkway that you walk all around the islands. Lots of penguins. All the penguins you want to see. Lots of penguins. Mm-hmm. But by the time they came back to get us, we were soaked. I mean, soaked. Yeah. And so when we got back to the port, it's a tender port. So we didn't want to take the shuttle clear back to the ship. And so we there was a place to hang out that had radiators. So we went over by the radiators and stood there and was trying to get my jeans to dry and trying to get my jacket, everything to dry. And it got reasonably dry by the time we departed on our next tour. And they took us truly on a city drive. The little gal did a great job. They took us to see this really cool cemetery there. And then they took us downtown to see a museum, which was, it did a really good job of showing the history really since time began in that region, clear up to the modern day. And then they took us out to, I grew up in Indiana, so Connor Prairie Farm. Does anybody know what that is? Maybe Matt does. But in my day, when I was there in 4th grade is when we went, it was the kind of place where you had a schoolhouse that you visited that was supposed to be like it was back in the day of the pioneers, the early settlers. And then you would have a little village store, and you'd have some houses, and you'd have all of the different kind of shops you would find in town, like the blacksmith shop and all these kind of things, just to see what it was like. Yeah. They took us to one of those, and she told us in depth at every single location. And so that was really nice, except for I was still kind of wet and cold. But she did a really great tour. Yeah. I feel like I know about Punta Arenas, Chile. Mm-hmm. I don't need to do that tour again because it would just be a repeat. Yeah. But I'm glad I did it.
It was, yeah.
I'm really glad I did it because I feel like I really know it. And where they let us off there, where the ship tenders you to, is kind of I don't know if the words run down. Next to it, there's like a couple of huge casinos.
I don't remember any of this stuff. This detail. No.
See, this is unusual. Usually Gordon remembers the things, but I don't know. So if you're going to explore on your own, like look up how far it is to get into the little town area. Yeah. Okay. Because I don't recall it being right close. So make sure. Otherwise, just do an excursion. Like my favorite part, I love cemeteries. I love to see them in different places in the world. I love to go to them in the United States. It's just fascinating to me. And I like to remember. So I think about how people remember and how people are remembered. But anyway.
No, I remember the detail
if you have questions about Punta Arenas, pop it in the comments or anything else. But that's a good question. Thank you, Connie. We'll get everything else nailed down and get that sent out. So that's a really good one. Lally. Oh, Madi, I should say hi to you. Well, hi there. Everyone from Niagara Falls, 78. 78's not so bad. No. Nice to have you with us. And Gary and Edith, sure is nice to see you. Unseasonably pleasant. Well, that's lovely for a change, right? They're in Virginia. Okay, let's see. Love Skywalkers. I love Skywalkers too. I think it's an amazing place to be. I think my very favorite Skywalkers, I don't know. Maybe there's not a favorite one because I like it. We just had one on the Sapphire Princess when we were in Alaska. Mm-hmm. That's where on the day for Glacier Bay where the Rangers came, put up their posters, put up their little shop, and it was packed up there with people doing the viewing. So I just kind of took it in and looked at the Ranger setup and didn't stay a long time. It was that packed. So Anyway, Kay, nice to see you. Really good to see you. And Curtis,
Here,
nice to have you along. And Melody, and Jody, you guys are so nice. Thanks for coming. It is so nice to see all of you. Those of you that I know, I'm looking forward to getting to see you again. Just so you know, looking forward. So, and Jody is back from Bulgaria. So Karen's in Texas. Let's see. Justine, nice to see you, and Scott,
Yeah.
and Sandy, and Mike. Sure, it's nice to have you here as well. So, and Linda and Al, nice to have you along. Sorry, I am running behind on a few things today. So this morning I had an appointment that required an hour drive each direction, so I did that. But I have days that like nobody calls me, or maybe one person calls me. Then I have days that anybody on the earth that has my phone number calls me. And so I am just pedaling to try to get caught up. So this was one of those days. So if I didn't get you today, I'll get you tomorrow. I promise. And so, and I'll even text and see if anybody's available later. But I just have a couple of you that I've got to get back with. So sorry. It's just sorry. I never like having appointments on Mondays. It's just, you have to take it when that's what they offer, but I don't like it. So anyway, Carol, it sure is good to see you. And Shelly from smoky Las Vegas, where it's only 102 right now. We have so much smoke here too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And like I had to go to Salt Lake for my appointment today, and it was so smoky in our valley and in the Salt Lake Valley. Really.
My voice has been weird.
Yeah.
Because of all this.
Yeah, it's just crazy. So, and it's from fires. If people don't know that, it's from fires. Yeah, there are fires in Los Angeles that are blowing, and we have one here in Utah as well.
Well, we have the one that we have south, but there's a new one.
Oh, is there? Well, no wonder.
Kemp.
No wonder.
Yeah.
So, anyway, let's see. And then Christine, sure is nice to see you. Happy Friday, she says. Is this Monday?
It's Monday.
Oh, okay.
She just wishes it was Friday.
Me too. Because Friday we're going, which I feel like this is an important time. You know what? If we are traveling and you need me, just let me know. Don't think you have to wait till I get home. Just send me an email or send me a text but don't be worried. Yeah, let's see. It's the 60s in Atlanta. Oh my goodness. That's not so bad.
Yeah.
Wow. And Christine and Larry, nice to see you guys. Good to have you. And thanks to Have a Coke. Thanks, John. Everybody, please do hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please click on that subscribe button. I always try to remind people it does not obligate you to anything, doesn't cost you anything. Nothing bad will happen.
It's right there. Right there.
So thanks. Yeah. I think we're at 28,400 and would sure like to be to 30,000 by the end of the month. Like would love to be there. So, and then it's, keep moving forward.
Yeah.
So thank you. Yeah. So thanks very much, John, for saying that. Norma, good to see you. Waiting for Alaska 2027. I know it's really exciting, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, Natalie, so good to see you, sweetheart. Yeah, let's see. Oh,
La Jeunesse. We had some neighbors with that name.
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And there you go. Where were they from? Were they from Canada?
I just knew them there in Southern California.
Didn't know where they were from?
Nope.
Okay. Wow. It's nice to see you. And let's see. Lee, nice to see you. She says it's raining in Georgia. Sorry. And Ray and Linda, good to have you guys here. And everybody's enjoying everybody's pictures. Bruce, good to have you with us. Really nice. Yeah. Konbanwa.
Konbanwa.
There you go. It's good to see you,
Yeah.
Senior Sea Dog.
Hold on.
If you're doing okay. Oh, wait, Holly. Oh, Myra, thank you, sweetie pie. Oh, it's nice to see you.
Let's see. We'll give you some confetti. And
let's do hearts. We'll do a heart. Is it working?
It'll catch it. As soon as
there it goes. Go. Yeah, Myra, really good to see you. It's nice to have you here. Thank you. Let's see. We're just going to see Holly's thing. Can you go up a little bit more? There she
Right
is. Beautiful 78 there in
Wow.
Iowa. Although we are dealing with smoke from from the Canada wildfires. Best wishes to them to get them under control. Oh my goodness, yes.
Yes.
And the one in California and the ones here burning. It always makes me worry about people. Yeah, and Radic, nice to have you. Looking for info on our upcoming group cruises. Is email the best way to reach
Yes.
you? Please look for mine. Okay, absolutely. And just let's go travel tips at gmail.com is like our website, and you can click on group cruises. And I'm going to tell you this, if you are wondering like how much it costs to go on our group cruise, go ahead and look at the Princess website, because just on a couple of them, my group price is better on some of the cabins. But if you want like a ballpark of where we're going, like that's a good place to start. But then other than that, if you send me an email, do let me know. Like when people send me and just say they want information, I don't kind of know exactly everything they need. And so maybe say, we are wondering how much, a mid-aft balcony is without a package or with a package, whatever it is you want. And then that gives me a good starting place and I can send that to you. So thanks. And I can let you know if the group rate's any better than what it currently is. And I just book it whichever is cheaper and you're still in the group. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's good to have you. And Karen, you and Louie, nice to have you with us. Let's see. And Kim, Love Boat Group Cruise, do you take care of dining arrangements? Yes. And so as soon as final payment is made, I can put in the request for that. So I have already put in the request for the one for the inaugural cruise on the Star Princess. And I got back the message saying when we get a little bit closer, we'll tell you. So there's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as final payment is made. So then, because they want to know exactly like how many people it is, very particular about that. So yep. And I'll let you know which dining room and what time. So, and then what I always do is on the first evening, I just kind of stand inside or right there by the entrance to the main dining room, because I'll let you know which one it is.
And I'm over at the
and
table.
I'll just kind of point, and then Gordon will be over by where our tables are, and then you can just sit wherever you'd like. Okay. And then after that, we all know where they are, and you can still sit wherever you'd like. So it's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm really excited. So Michelle Griffin, nice to have you with us in Code 4 for Life. Don and Scotty, it sure is good to see you guys. Really nice to see you. I hope that you guys are doing okay. Yeah. Okay, Allison, count us in for Alaska. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Kay. That'll be great. And Wendy, good to see you. Nice to have you with us, sweetie. Kathy, hi there. It's nice to see you. Looking forward to seeing you again, Kathy. From New York is where Michelle is. Let's see. Sandy says they've done a land tour 5 days before a 7-day cruise. Once was enough for land for us. You know what? I have a feeling that's how I'm going to be. And so I've been looking at the different itineraries with the different lodges. And I so want to go to one that includes the Kenai Peninsula, that lodge, because that's where you go to see the bears. And so then I've been weighing out in my mind, like going when you're going to for sure see a lot of bears and like when the salmon are running. So that puts us more in July into August. But we also have our Egypt trip, so I need to work around that. But so I have a lot of things on my mind as I'm doing this. So we'll just kind of see, and I'll let you know. Okay, but I'm devoted to working it out soon. We're trying to figure it out.
It's really fun. We'll be talking about some excursions and what we're going to do. And then she'll say, but what about when we go to Rome? I'm thinking, Rome is not in the British Isles. Oh, that trip. Okay. Is it a Tuesday when we're in Rome? I don't know. So she's really good.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. He's a little bit crazy, but I'm keeping him. Let's see. Bruce says it's almost final payment time for the Love Boat. It is. I think it's the 16th, isn't it? I want to say it's the 16th. Now that I say that, it makes me feel unsure. So if you want to call me this week, that is awesome. That's perfect. Let's not leave it to the last minute, because every once in a while Princess has a glitch. So yeah, let's just call me whenever you would like. And I have some people I'm calling back. So John says he's in for a round trip from Vancouver. So you know what? That's a really good option, John. And thanks for saying that. So if you don't want to necessarily do like a cruise tour, or you don't want to just do Anchorage down to Vancouver, you can do, and it's really nice to go, Vancouver to Anchorage, meet us, come back down, because then you get the whole round trip situation. And usually those are pretty affordable cruises, those one-way ones. So I think compared to the round trip Seattle ones or the round trip Vancouver ones. So it's a pretty good idea. So, Jeffrey says, I like your travel tip I gave the other day. My solo safety blog is one of my most popular. Definitely a topic people are interested in. So Jeffrey said that when you go by yourself, you should check. And even when you're not by yourself, when you open your hotel room door, you should make sure that nobody else is in there. So Gordon and he's kind of already done that, but always done that. But when you said that, Jeffrey, now when I go by myself, I'm like, okay, is anybody in here? And I always like look and see. So that's really good. Thanks for sharing that with us. Yeah, it takes all of us together to share things. So Diane's in Miami. So good to see you, Diane. Done Alaska cruise tour with Princess. Loved it. Would love to go again. I'm okay. This is great.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are you doing anything special the night we arrive in New York City at 8 p.m. on the Holland America 4th cruise? I didn't. I could. We could. Definitely. We could. Are you thinking like as we sail in, Sue and Phil, or are you thinking more just for fun that evening? It's going to be light outside, and I've been looking at the dates for that sailboat flotilla that's going to be there with the tall ships. And so I'm interested to kind of see what we can see when we come in, and as well as like when we're sailing along the coast, because our cruise overlaps some with dates that they're moving things around and going between New York and Boston. And so, but no, that's just a fun idea. Yeah, I'm happy to. Do you have anything in mind that you were hoping we would do? Let me know. Yeah. Bruce said that they just booked a Viking for 2027. Where are you going in 2027, Bruce, on Viking? Let's see. There's Jeffrey saying Chili Willy Penguins. Yeah. Well, hi there, Steve and Bev. They really enjoyed the Vision of the Seas cruise, doing a back-to-back on the Oasis in January. That's sure a nice time to go. Just booked the Pride of America in October of 27. So you're going to Hawaii. Good for you guys. Good for you for going. I'm glad you're going. So Tom Brady, did anyone mention Celebrity is releasing their 27-28 deployment tomorrow morning? You know what? Tom hadn't mentioned that yet, but I'm keeping my eye on it. Yeah. Thank you. I knew that was coming tomorrow. So thank you. And it's really remarkable that they're trying. This is what I always think when I see people in 2025 releasing 2028, because I know that there's going to be some itinerary changes here and there, with even releasing 27 now. So it'll be fun to see, but they are really out there trying to get ahead of the game and trying to get everything booked. Yeah. We also need to talk about what Celebrity's looking forward to in the river cruise market. Their CEO, Jason Liberty, was talking about that the other day. Basically saying, interesting. I think the main thing of his message is they feel like there is plenty of space in that market, which I think there is. Yeah. And that they're hoping they can do something that's different, Yeah,
they were looking at something a little
because everybody wants to do something unique. And I would say if you could bring a little bit of the ocean cruise vibe and entertainment and some of the stuff like that to river cruising, that would be disruptive innovation. That would be good. Yeah. Nobody calls and asks me, but I could tell them what to do. Yeah. Let's see. Thanks for saying that, Tom. Let's see. Tanda, good to have you. She's on a Caribbean cruise in January that's scheduled to stop in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Princess doesn't have any shore excursions listed. You know what I think? When I went to San Juan, Puerto Rico, there were excursions available. But what I did, I was by myself on that cruise. I just walked around. You get off and you just start walking up. There's like that Walgreens there that's so handy. I just had to go there, it's just like the Walgreens in my town. But then I just kind of walked up. There's beautiful government buildings, kept going and went and visited that, like the fortress that they have. And then I walked along the edge that's got the ocean along as you walk around, and kind of just really walked around an awful lot. And I really enjoyed my day.
Well, and
But hopefully those excursions will pop out sooner than later.
Mentions that there's a lot of them on a normal basis.
Yeah. I wonder why they're not out there yet, but they should be coming. You would think they would be coming sooner than later. So I think they just struggle with some pretty basic things. So anyway, let's see. Michelle's excited for a southbound cruise. Dana and Diana from Knox. Nice to see you. Really good to see you guys. I hope you're doing okay. Let's see. And there's our Myra. Nice to see you, Myra, again. Let's see. Whoops. What did Jeffrey say?
That was what I just said.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. We'll catch the rest of Diane's question. Okay, Joan. Nice to see you, Joan. She says, we'll be on the Emerald with the Plus, but I don't see any casual dining options. Are there any for the two that you're supposed to be included? Yeah, on the ships that don't have like the Gigi's or the Alfredos or like the sushi place, for example, they'll take Sabatini's, and on a sea day they'll turn it into Alfredos, so that you can go there and get your pizza. And I don't know if they turn anywhere into a sushi thing. If anybody wants to speak to that, you sure can. But I know they use the venues that they've got to turn it into something else. Like when we were on the Coral Princess for the Panama Canal, they turned the Crown Grill into the Salty Dog Gastropub on sea day lunches, and it was good. It was good. So yeah, they'll do something for you. Just keep your eye on the patter. So let's see. Let's see. Do you have a Shipmate account, Gordon? And is it up to date?
I have one under Inkbite is the name I've used. It's a term I phrased years ago. It's pretty up to date. I may not have.
Here, look at it really quick.
I may not have the latest Oktoberfest. My session's expired. It wants me to log in.
He'll log in after this. He has Inkbite, INKBYTE. Yeah. So, yeah, take a look. Yeah, look there.
Here we go.
Inkbite.
Down through, there's the Zyder Dam, there's the Sky Eclipse one, there's the British Isles, there's the Fire and Ice.
He is missing some. He doesn't have like the 50-day one,
right? Or
the ones after November 29th of 2026. So he doesn't have 2027.
Right.
So that's a good question, Daniel. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, Sandy, you have been to Carter Prairie Farm? Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, I remember in 4th grade thinking that the school teacher, the lady that took that role, was just really mean. She just, I think, owned it. But yeah, and everybody had their money to spend, and they bought candy. Yeah, it was funny. Or a pocket knife. That was popular with a bunch of boys in my class. So, yeah.
That's funny.
Let's see. That's awesome you've been there. That's really cool. So Jody says she'll be in Utah this week, Wednesday through Monday for friends, having they have adopted children.
That's
Will
wonderful.
We be around? You know what? We're going to leave early on Friday morning, and I'm driving a lot for our granddaughters this week. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jody. Yeah. They just have to get a bunch of testing in before school starts. And our two little loves that their birth mothers did a lot of drugs, so we have a lot of appointments. And so, yeah, sorry, Jody. But when you're here another time, we'd love to see you. So Karen says, can you do a video on Princess Easy Air and hotel packages? Vancouver is crazy expensive for a hotel for one night. Yeah, I could talk about that. Just take a picture of that. Would you, Gordon, her question? And now you want to know how Easy Air works with hotel packages? I can talk about that. Okay, you bet. You bet. Hey there, Kevin. How are you? It's been a minute. Just did that in July. Voyage of the Glaciers. Preferred it over the round trip from Vancouver. Would do it in a heartbeat.
Good.
You know what? I so much prefer the one-way cruises. We've done them both now. So this year, when it was in 2017, we did Anchorage to Vancouver, and now we've done clearly Vancouver to Anchorage.
Yeah.
I a million times over really enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you.
Really nice.
Really, I really enjoy those cruises an awful lot. But round trip out of Seattle is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, that is just amazing. So in no way less.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hold on.
Let's see. Oh, Daniel,
Thank
thank you. Thanks, you guys, you and Diana. Thank you. Can we?
Who's first?
Well,
You got the hearts. Very good. I'm trying to get something. There we go.
There we go. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah.
That's really nice of you. Thank you very, very much. So let's see. Where were we, dear?
Almost here. The Down Under Cruisers.
Oh my goodness. How are you doing? This is
Wow.
Shauna and Alana. So clearly the name of their channel is the Down Under Cruisers. And someday they are going to fall over in shock because we are going to come.
We're going to show up at their doorstep.
No, we won't do that to you guys. But we are going to come and do a cruise in Australia. We just need Gordon to be retired, because when we come, I keep looking at all these cruises. You know, they have the ones that take you, I don't know. See, maybe somehow in my mind I would want to do both, because you can do Los Angeles down to Sydney, and then like they've got one that you leave the very next day and come back clear to Los Angeles, so you don't even have to do that flight, and you get to see all of these great places. So that's an option. But also, even better to me would be, in a world I can afford whatever, like to go down and do, they've got a Circle Australia cruise. Like it goes all the way around Australia and you see all the things. And so I would love that. And I would really love one that goes to New Zealand and you get to see a lot there too. That would be my perfect. So Shauna and Alana, so good to see you guys. How are you? We need, when we get back, remind us, like, because I just forget my name some days. Remind us, we should have you as guest back here again and talk everything over with Australia and cruising and how everything's going. Would love to do that. Love to have you guys here. So, yeah. Let's see. And Donna, oh, so good to see you. Donna, you and Roy, really nice. I had a really nice talk with you. Let's see. And Vanjie, hey, Vanjie, how are you doing, sweetheart? Sure is nice to see you.
Michelle's asking if you have a particular date or a particular ship.
2027. Got to figure that out.
Yeah.
And in looking at them, they have like smaller ships doing it, like the Coral and the Island. But I think I saw the Discovery and I want to say the Crown. I don't have it memorized, so don't quote me on that. But I don't know. I think the Discovery would be pretty nice. But I haven't like followed through and seen, you know, when you're looking at cruise tours, you have to follow through and see like which lodges it goes to, how long it stays there, the whole deal. So, and where it starts, you know. So, yeah. Is a passport card okay? Casey wants to know for a closed loop cruise on Princess. You know what? That's a really good question. I want to say no. Let me find that out though. Let me find that out, Casey. That's a really good question, because usually, you know, they want that certified copy of your birth certificate, like the real deal, and like your photo ID. But I guess a passport card would mean that you've got that. Oh, hi, Christian. It is sure nice to see you.
Yeah.
It's going to come on the Majestic Princess on the British Isles portion. So we're delighted in 2026. So that is going to be such an amazing time. So thanks for coming with us, Christian. Okay, let's see, a passport card. Nobody's ever asked me that before, Casey, but that's a really good question. I should know that answer. Let's see, on a closed loop cruise. Okay, thank you. I got that written down. Let's see, 117 days until Daniel and Diana go on their next trip on the Regal. 2 after your trip. Sorry you missed your trip. That is okay. I know. I am excited you guys are coming on the 50-day. And if you have any questions that you want us to figure out when we go, you let us know. So I'm really excited to get to go. So we're going on the British Isles on the Regal Princess, August 13th out of Southampton. And the reason we chose that one and at that time was for the tattoo. So I'll let y'all know if I think we should all go.
Julie
So, a
Jackson
few of us
says
are
she
coming.
used the
Hey, Julie.
passport card round trip to Alaska from Seattle with no issues.
There you go. There you go, Casey. Thanks for saying that. I
Yeah.
appreciate you answering. So thanks. Yeah, guess it's just great. Because when you think about it, to get the passport card, you would have had to show that copy of your birth certificate and your ID.
Yeah,
So,
it's just another form of the passport.
that makes sense. Thanks for answering. Now I don't have to find out. Thank you. Let's see. Diane, no. She wants to know if we've ever been able to book the Crab Shack in advance. I'm not done though, just a sec. For Antarctica, it listed in specialty dining, but says it's not available for every day. You know what? So, right. So we have never been on a cruise since they added the Crab Shack to the app.
Right.
Okay. With this last update, that's when they added that capability. So we haven't done that. And you know what? I honestly lately have not had time to look.
Yeah.
So they don't do the Crab Shack every day though on a cruise. They only do a few days. And so if you see it on a day and that day will work for you, go ahead and book it for that day. That's my best advice. Yeah. Cause they don't do it. Cause sometimes they do it in the Crown Grill. And sometimes, like on this last, like on the Coral Princess, they did it in one of the main dining rooms. So they kind of have to take a venue for it. And they only do, I would say they only do it at lunchtime, but no. Oh, no, it wasn't on the Coral Princess we did. It was the Sapphire Princess to Alaska. The Coral Princess, they did it at dinner time. And that's the first time I've ever seen it done at dinner time. Right. So but it was not every night at dinner time, though. No, it was only certain
couple of nights. Yeah. So that's why we didn't go, because it conflicted with our stuff.
Yeah. But it's really, we like it. You have to, I think to really get the best bang for your buck and like enjoy it the most, you would like seafood.
I really enjoy
it. Gordon, it's his favorite thing. It is his favorite thing. So
it's like going to a candy store.
Yeah. So anyway.
And it's better for you than all that sugar.
Diane, well, I don't. That's beside the point. So anyway, yeah, just book it for a time that you see that's offered that you like.
Mead's heading out in 12 days, Alaska.
Wow, Alaska. We're excited for you, Mead. You'll have to post some pictures over on our Facebook. And if anybody's here and you haven't joined our Facebook, you should come and join us. We have lots of people answer questions and they share their travels. They share beautiful pictures. Sometimes you don't know that you want to go somewhere until you see someone else's experience there or their pictures. So
I just popped the link in the chat.
You and Pam, so good to see you guys are in Lexington, Kentucky for tonight. Happy to hear about Punta Arenas. Oh, good. We're looking forward to Antarctica. My burns will be healed. Good. What a relief. My goodness, you guys. You guys have been through an awful lot. An awful lot. So it's good you guys saying hey to each other. Let's see. Karen says she would like more info and maybe a separate video about Princess Easy Air and hotel packages having anxiety. Oh, did I already see that one or did she just post it again? Yeah, but I'll talk about that. You bet. You know what? Sometimes, you know what? Hotels in Vancouver are very expensive. They just are. And I don't know, you know, when we just went on the Sapphire Princess, we ended up staying at the Fairmont Hotel, which is literally attached very handily to the Vancouver airport. And I want to say it was $350 for the one night. But that was better than a lot of the rates downtown. The last time I went there by myself, I stayed at, is it a Hampton Inn or
it was
something or other? And it was a couple, like $2 something a night. But yeah, they're just really expensive. So yeah, let's see.
Mead was able to get the Crab Shack for his upcoming cruise. So,
ooh, that's nice. Yeah. Good. Thanks, Sue. She's reminding everybody to hit the like button. Yeah. Oh, it was your birthday yesterday, Jody? Happy birthday. Very happy birthday. Let's see. It's Tuesday in Australia. Let's see. It's awesome you guys see each other.
Air quality alert in New York for Canada
For those
wildfires.
wildfires as well. And
Wow.
Holly's got it clear down in Iowa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kathy Mills, good to see you, Kathy. She's enjoying the mild temperatures this week.
Ontario girls on grandma duty.
Oh, she is. Yeah. Wow. It's a lot, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see.
PGH Turbo 88.
Wants to know if we've seen others not receive. Okay, here's the deal. So not receive Princess Military Onboard Credit 2028. We have a 2027 back-to-back on the Caribbean, Princess and Onboard Credit first leg, and then the second leg. Repeated. Oh, tell your travel agent should know what to do about that.
Yeah.
What do you say about that? I don't know. You know what? It should work out. Tell them to keep working on it. There you go. That's what I'll tell you. Yeah. Tell them to keep working on it because they'll be able to get it for you. Because I've seen people not get it that have had it on all their other cruises. All of a sudden we have a problem with the cruise. So I just take care of it. So
Down Under says we're never happy.
I don't say it's too cold.
It's not too cold. It's definitely not too cold today.
Maybe he's not talking to us. So, Fincia, nice to see you, Kevin from Sarasota. Let's see. Do you know when Princess sends out the medallions? Usually so that people get it around a couple of weeks before they're going to go on a cruise. Yeah, usually it's about 2 weeks before your cruise that they arrive. So, but there have been a lot of troubles with shipping. I do know that. So Kathy says, if I have a favorite go-to book on yourselves, wondering if it's travel related since I can read a few titles. You know what? Out of what I have here. This is Gordon, you're just going to be in trouble. That's a little coloring book I can't part with because the kids colored in it. You know what? I like history and I like travel. I have so I like to know not only I really like this one, The Extraordinary Masterpieces That Outlived an Empire, all about Fabergé eggs.
We went to the Fabergé Museum in St. Petersburg. And
I have another book about those that goes over all of the ones at Hillwood. But clearly I like biographies. I really like things about the early days of our country, the forming of our nation. Anything by David McCullough I like. What else do we have here? The Cartiers. I have a book. I like a lot of art and I like a lot of the history that goes with it because so much of art and history that goes with it marks civilization. I have a lot of books about different cathedrals because that's another mark of civilization as you look at how the cathedrals and the churches and all of the different kind of ways that people have truly worshipped always. I don't know as much about Middle Eastern mosques and all of that, but I find it just as interesting. So yeah, I just that's what I read when I have time. So, and you have to read a little bit regularly or else you lose yourself. That's how I am. And it really informs how I look at a lot of things when I go places, ties a lot of things together in my head. And I just love it when you can go visit one place and then you go somewhere else and it means something to you because of something you saw something else or somewhere else or that you read. I have a lot of books that I really like. So I've been thinking, I've said this before, but I'm thinking more and more about doing a book club because I think we'd all enjoy it. I really think we would. So if you have suggestions for that, send me an email. The hard thing I think about a book club is trying to decide where you're going to start. And so I don't want to so I've been thinking about which group cruise to start with. What are we going to read that ties to which group cruise? And I don't know, we could read something about Shackleton. When we were on Viking, and then I'll quit talking about this, they had a little small library, just a small section of books, but they had a really great book that was all about, they had done several expeditions to try to find Ernest Shackleton's ship, when it sunk, right? And thought they had it like on one of them, and then they went back a few years ago and they actually found it, and it is written by the guy who headed a lot of that research in that expedition, and it was so amazing. And the way that he wrote it, he pulled in some history, but it also helped to know some of the history that I've learned from reading some of his writings. And so I don't know, maybe we should start with Antarctica. Tell me what you guys think, would ya? Tell me what you think in the comments, okay? Because then we could do like a live and just talk about what we're reading, as well as talk about it when we get together, right? So, yeah. Connie says, do the land first. Thank you, my dear. So many people say that, and then you get on the ship and you can relax.
Solo Sue says,
but it is, you know what, though? If you look at the fares, it's cheaper to do northbound and then do the cruise fare. Just throwing that out there. So if you're thinking budget, which is because the cruise tour first is most desirable. That's what more people want, but it's in a, but yeah. And I missed something right above Connie there. Pam says, need to know dining after final payment. Oh, yep. So like, for example, with Antarctica, I can ask, final payment, I think is October 27th. And so after that, then I can ask about that. So let's see. Michelle, I thought I recognized your name. I thought you were coming with us. Let's see. Because the land tends to be early mornings.
Did you see the question somebody said?
Same thing. Oh, sorry. Did I miss it?
Do we have any solo travelers with us on the group cruises?
Absolutely. Yep. All of them. We have solo travelers.
Anywhere from 3 to 5 to dozen.
Well, I think on the Star Inaugural, we have 2. Okay.
Yeah.
And we just come with this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Mead just said he just got his medallion based on, the question about medallions.
Thank you.
So he just got it, and the cruise is in 12 days. So
you're going to be on the Caribbean, Princess Mead? Did you just get it Saturday? I know I didn't because I know somebody that's going to be on the ship that day, and they got there Saturday, which we were so happy because they were worried they weren't coming.
Carrie just got kicked out of Skywalker's
crew meeting. Let's see.
Yeah, a lot of people here talking about being solo.
Yeah, it's just nice. So Kevin says he stayed at 3 Princess Alaska lodges, and Kenai was the best. Thank you for saying that. It's also the place where you can do Kenai Fjords National Park boat trip, which is a do not miss excursion. Wow. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. I really appreciate you saying that. Thanks so much. They have one that's like, I want to say it's 10 days. It's like the national parks one. I haven't looked at that one for this year yet. I haven't even found it on the list, but that one has always caught my attention. So
Diane says the Copper Ridge Lodge was her
Copper
favorite.
River. Was that your favorite one? Want to do Kenai also. Okay, I'm writing down. Diane says Copper. For some reason, I feel like in the, they have so many. But I feel like in a lot of them, if I'm correct, that I feel like if you go to Kenai, you go to Copper. But it could be wrong. But I feel like I've seen that several times. So thanks for saying that. Let's see. Oh, and Ray wants to know, do we have any Let's Go family members? So even if you're watching this later, if you're going to go on the Majestic Princess October 9th, comment, okay? And I'll catch it until Ray. But if you're here now, speak up if you're going to go. So you can say, hey, let's see. Celebrity hints that the river cruise destinations will be included with the release. Can't wait. Oh, you would, I would hope so, Tom. Yeah. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, I think they will. It's going to be kind of fun. Yeah. It's really very exciting. And, to me, it's kind of cool that the river boats, there's like a shorter time frame to enter that market, as far as like those ships don't take quite as much as the ocean ships do. So it's really very exciting. And I think it's fun that there's going to be more options on the river. So I have a lot of ideas for river cruises that I've been thinking I don't know. That charter for the Egypt Nile River cruise was really a very specific thing. But I have ideas to do that I haven't seen done on a river cruise, but that I think would be really cool. And I don't know. I've been thinking about trying to find somewhere, and like charter a ship, and then with the understanding that we can be flexible with some things. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. So I'll get it. I'm just thinking about it. So
Phil and Sue they were just wondering if we were going to get off the ship the night we come into port or just stay on our tour of the city the next day.
Oh, that kind of thing, doing something. Let me get back to you.
Yeah.
Let me get back to you. That's a really good question. Honestly, I think it would be fun to at least get off and go somewhere for dinner. But I don't know how late Broadway shows start. That tells you I haven't been to a Broadway show on Broadway in New York City. And I was going to look and see like how late some of the places are open. Like, I don't know. How
everything's open all the time.
Well,
no, I don't.
I don't know that all the museums do. Like the Frick is redone since I've been there. The Metropolitan Museum of Art always calls my name. There's other places I want to get to go see. So I'll figure that out. Thanks for asking, Sue and Phil. Yeah. And if anybody has a suggestion, please do put it down there.
A lot of people here mentioning about being solo cruisers.
Oh, Holly, you're sure love. She did the Love Boat Cruise last year. It was wonderful. Everyone welcomes you with open arms. New group of friends. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like Holly here, every time I like those, a lot of you, I know who you are.
Yeah.
And it's a really happy thing in my life. So, and I just, every time I get to meet one of you and so with you, take a little bit of you with me. You just keep a part of my heart. So it's really special to get to go together. I missed what Carol said. Oh, talking about solo travelers. Good.
Carrie's solo cruising scene.
Yeah, and Julie said, super excited for the group Christmas cruise. Made final payment. She did. We are going.
Yeah. You need an advent calendar to do the countdown. So you can have chocolate every day.
How fun is that? Yeah. No, I am really excited. We're going to I want to say everybody's doing Prague, or maybe everybody's doing Budapest. Somebody had already been to one and isn't doing it, but the rest of us are doing like both ends, the 3 nights pre in Prague. And then they're going to drive us down to the riverboat. And I can't remember, we're stopping somewhere on the way to see the Christmas market there. I think Heidelberg. I think. And then we'll get down to the ship and then we'll see everything. And then 2 nights extra, the 14th and 15th in Budapest. And then we'll come home. But I am so excited. And seeing how charming everywhere is. We're not going to Strasbourg on the on this one, but we went there, on the Viking cruise we were just on. We have got to get busy and get editing and get that out. But oh my goodness, what an extraordinary cathedral there, and all of the construction of all the shops and the homes and everything is that like frame timber thing, and they oh my goodness, it's just charming. And you bring Christmas there and it's magic. And the same thing is how it was with other places that we visited. So yeah, it's just going to be great. It's going to be great. So Code 4 for Life wants to know if who's playing the piano there in Crooners. Cruising scene's going to go on Mariner of the Seas in September, and a trip to Hawaii in November. How fun is that? This is great. Celeste, nice to see you. Let's see. For the Love Boat Cruise, when they put out the schedule for the captain package, I wanted to make sure the schedule didn't conflict with other stuff. You know what, Celeste, I would say they don't give you the schedule for the captain's package until you get to, like on the ship and in your cabin. The reason that and so this is important to know, and I have to remind everybody, because last time on the last Love Boat Cruise, some people, they had all their gear, all their swag and their schedule like on their bed when they got in their room. Other people didn't, and that night they had a cocktail party with cast members from the Love Boat TV show, and some people just missed it because they didn't know what's going on. And so so if you get on the ship, anybody gets on the ship and you have that captain's package and that doesn't show up by like, even before sail away time, I would go get in line and find out what's going on.
Yeah.
But usually it's a big enough deal that it won't conflict with other things from the standpoint, like that's where the cast is going to be. You're not going to miss any other event with them because that's where the cast of the TV show is going to be. Yeah. So does that make sense? Yeah, it's definitely the highlight. So other than our group, okay? So yeah, let's see. Tim says only 29 days till he and Cindy are going to go to Alaska with great friends. Let's see. Hey, Colette. It's nice to see you, sweetheart. Last year on Emerald, they had steamers and planks alternating in one venue. Thank you for saying that, Colette. So I can't remember who asked, but if you were asking, there's another casual dining for you that they have on the Emerald. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot about that. Thanks. 2 years ago when I went on the Emerald, they had steamers and planks as well. So steamers is more like your seafood and planks is like your barbecue. Yeah. Let's see. Sandy. I forgot you grew up in Indiana. Now you say that. I remember that now. Let's see. Sue says her dad's family is from Winnemac. Used to go back for summers as a kid. That's fun. Let's see.
Carrie's didn't find that.
We'll see you next time, Jody, for sure. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Rena. How are you, sweetie pie? Late coming, but it's nice to have you here. Yeah. Really nice to have you here.
Matt wants to know why you would prefer the one way rather than the round trip.
I just feel like you see a lot more, and I just love Whittier. So as you sail in to Whittier, what's the name of that national park right there? I'll find it, but it is such spectacular scenery sailing in as you like that last day that you come before it gets to Whittier. Like they get to Whittier like in the middle of the night. They and then you get off in the morning. It is just so beautiful, and I feel like with round trip, when you do round trip Seattle, you leave Seattle, you go and you see the places that you go. And
well, you talk about College Fjord or
well, College Fjord, not all the cruises go up College Fjord, but there's like whatever that national park is called there, and that mountain that's on that side, like across. But anyway, to me, it's just you still get to go to the places that you like to go, like your Skagway and Juneau and Ketchikan. But then instead of going back, you just keep going and see even more. And I think that's why I enjoy it. And when you're there in Anchorage, I feel really lucky because both times we've been to Anchorage, we've seen Denali. And sometimes it's covered, in clouds or fog.
Kenai Fjords.
And the bus and the bus ride or train ride. Well, they say that like the, what do they call that? The Alaska State Railroad, Alaska. It goes up through Girdwood and then back down. You can do that if you have a long day or you're going to sleep in Anchorage or your flight's not until really late. But that is supposed to be one of the most beautiful train rides in the whole wide world.
Beautiful, yeah.
So that whole region up there, that's just why I like it. There's just so much even more to see. So does that make sense, Matt? That's what I like. And it's really interesting. I think I don't know. I always wonder why often it's a little more affordable to do those cruises. And I don't know if it's because they're accommodating because you fly into one airport and out of the other, whereas in Seattle you can do a round trip. But I don't know. I just really like going that direction.
Wrangell St. Elias National Park.
Thank you. Yeah, the Wrangell St. Elias. So thank you very much, Kevin. Yeah, but it is just spectacular. It's really, really, really beautiful. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm glad you just said you did the circumnavigation of Australia, Carrie. It's really beautiful. Well, hi there, Rory. Oh, I just love her. Okay, so Rory and her husband, Sam Duran, they came on the Panama Canal cruise, and that sweet lady brought decorations for our table every night. Like we had something. She remembered Mardi Gras was going on. So one night we had beads. She made paper. It was just the most special thing. And so she said she's bringing, tables, probably two. The inaugural. Yeah.
Oh, the
I think
inaugural.
there's 15.
Okay.
I want to say I think there's 17, including Gordon and I people. And so probably just like, I'm guessing like 2 tables, 3 at the very most. Yeah. Very intimate. We're going to have a lovely time. So Rory, thank you. Thank you. So let's see, Michelle, it is just gorgeous. So Down Under cruisers are booked on the Golden Princess, better known as Carnival Adventure, for March 2027, doing Melbourne to Adelaide, Kangaroo Island, Port Lincoln, back to Melbourne.
Wow.
That's a really nice cruise. I am so glad you guys are going. Look at you. Yeah. Oh, and Julie says, Julie Jackson, we use the passport.
That was the one we read.
Oh,
right?
the one that he did.
But
Okay,
Tom Brady said, be concerned if you have an issue that you can't fly home with just the card. You
Good
need
point.
your passport.
Well, the same thing goes with like, this is the reason I always tell people to bring their passport. Like, even though you can go on a cruise with your birth certificate or your like photo ID or driver's license, like if anything happens that you're stuck in Canada or somewhere in the Caribbean, you're stuck on an island there, you have to go through a lot to be able to come back to the United States. So if you can get a passport, just get the passport. Thanks for bringing that up. Thank you. Yeah, whenever people say that, I just am a little nervous until they get home. Yeah, I always worry about that. So Linda says, we're planning to do the 54-day island cruise, which leaves LA and goes to Hawaii, the Polynesian Islands, New Zealand, and Australia, and returns to Los Angeles. That's a very nice one. I think it goes March 13th of 2026. Yeah, is that the one you guys are thinking of too? Yeah, it's very nice. Hi there, Michael and Nancy. Nice to see you with us. 52 days to our Northern Lights transatlantic. Good. See, it'll be here before you know it. I noticed that guests on the Discovery Princess just saw the Northern Lights there in Alaska. So it's a possibility. Yeah. Kat says the military tattoo is awesome. You know what? I have watched videos about that forever. I remember learning about it in school all those years ago. And if somebody just plays Scotland the Brave, I'm just melting. So I'm really excited to go. So yeah, William Wilson, it's good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Hope your dad is. So Melissa purchased the Princess Plus when she booked her November 2025 cruise. Can I upgrade to Premier before my cruise? Yes, you can. If you have a travel agent, just ask them to do it for you. And if you don't, call or chat. No, you should call Princess. I wouldn't just chat because it's November. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's November 2025. So if you've made your final payment and you chat with them, the last time I tried, they don't take payments in the chat. But maybe they do now. Who knows? Let's see. Cruising Chris M. Fall sports have started. Just got off work. I'm glad I made it. 334 days till Holland America's 250th celebration cruise and 348 to their Star Princess in Alaska. See, it's going to be here before we know it. Let's see. Do you think those brochures, you know what, I'm going to talk about those tomorrow, Sandy, or the next day. So a bunch of brochures were received that are inaccurate. And the mistakes that they made, to me, are funny mistakes. But I have a feeling that whatever, revenue department decided to change the information on the Plus and Premier, forgot to call the marketing department or the direct mail department. I don't know how they organize their departments or who's in what, but they forgot to call and say, wait. So yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it, Sandy? And someone else sent me an email as well saying, a text saying, did you get this? And we did not get one yet. So we'll see if one comes in the mail. So yeah, and anybody speak up that is going to do that same March 2026 54-day, because Linda and Al are wondering.
Holly says she stays the days in downtown Vancouver, 255 and only a couple of blocks.
There you go. I'm writing that one down. Days in Vancouver.
Sandy got the Crab Shack booked on her upcoming cruise in November.
Oh, good. I'm glad that worked.
On the Sky.
That worked. Yeah. Yeah, Holly called me today, and she needs to go to bed because she's got to get to work in the morning. But I'm going to talk to her tomorrow. Oh, Carol's fascinated with Reagan books. I love Reagan. I like to read about presidents. I like to read. Got a lot of presidents down here, so a lot of founding fathers as well. Let's see.
What was fun?
Pat and Rich has found a book just,
Oh yeah,
I am really trying hard to part with some things from when the kids were little, and it's just slaying me.
Yeah.
It's really hard. That one I haven't parted with.
About the presidents. It was fun when we were in Boston last time visiting our grandchildren, and we drove from their place down to Plymouth.
Like Plymouth one day,
and we got talking about President John Adams and some of the presidents. She knew George Washington, and she'd heard some of the other names. And so as we drive along, I said, well, this is where John Adams lived, here in Quincy. And this is where her farm was. And she's like, where's that? And I said, it's by the IKEA. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, we had a nice time. So
book club.
It's good to see you, by the way, Pat and Rich.
Book
really
club.
Good to see
a lot
you.
of people at book club.
Need to call you back too. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Kathy West last week mentioning that Norwegian is starting cruises from Norfolk
but she can't find
to Bermuda.
She doesn't know where to find the info.
Oh, well, they're doing it like April to August 2027. I haven't looked at their website for it, to be quite honest. Yeah. But that was a press release that they made. So if they're not live on their website now, they should be live out pretty soon. Yeah. Nice to see you, Clyde. Good to have you in.
Ray got the crab shack.
Oh, good.
Jody went.
They went to places there in, let's see, about English books at all three, not from a cruise, but amazing. Oh, it is. I have way too many books. That was a downfall again this time because I bought books. Yeah, I got to stop it. Let's see. Anything else? Roman ruins from the 1st century. I love that. See?
Travel and adventure books.
Did you see my posting? This exactly happened on the island with emergencies that happened. Oh, Gordon maybe did.
Yeah.
I've had a nuts day. Oh, hi there, Kathy. It is sure good to see you, sweetheart. Let's see. Code 4 for life is off. We should go ascend to.
Frick.
Oh, you know what? It was beautiful before, and then, it was closed, and they just did all this renovation. It's really amazing. Oh, I have a book right here. This book right here, it's over here, is about, speaking of the Frick, Henry Clay Frick. There you go. The Frick. Same. Yeah, really interesting. He has a remarkable daughter as well. Yeah, it's just amazing. It's remarkable what people do when they have vision and they don't give up. And it's just, they're, really remarkable.
Yeah. Kat's wondering about a Love Boat cruise for next year.
No, they wouldn't have already announced it.
Well, they didn't announce this one until
the other one was just ready to start.
Joe Whalen was getting on board the other one.
She was like on
Today
the
or
Today
Good
Show,
Morning or something.
like when she was in New York to board the cruise last year.
Yeah.
So I think they just kind of wait and look at, like, number one, I think they're trying to hit different markets because they used to do them just out of LA. So we've had LA now, and then out of New York to New England, and now we've hit Galveston before we don't have a Princess ship there anymore. And so it'll be kind of fun. I don't know if they'll do one out of Florida next. And it also, to me, I always wonder, like, how much longer the cast of the Love Boat TV show are going to want to do this. I can tell they clearly love to get together, but they don't have to do that on a ship. And Doc is aging, and I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of see.
So
I don't know.
Christine's got a really good question right here.
Where are we at?
Is the Christmas market cruise just a lot of shopping?
You know what?
No.
This is what I think. In all honesty, I think you make the Christmas market cruise what you want to make it. If you just want to go into every town that we stop at and go to a Christmas market and shop that, I think that's what you can do. Well, clearly that's what you can do. When you go on a river cruise, like, you are not beholden to anybody. They tell you what time they're going to get there, and they tell you what time you have to be back on the ship. What you do in that window of time is entirely up to you. And so if you just want to focus on shopping, you can do that. I want to see what the Christmas markets look like. I watched all these videos about it. I want to try the local food. They make some special things at Christmas time that they don't make the rest of the year. So I want to try that. I want to go in and see what their beautiful churches look like, but I also want to go see their museums and go see other places as well. Because I mean, like, when you're in Vienna, I don't want to just shop in Vienna.
Yeah.
So when we were in Vienna, when we went on the Avalon River cruise on the Danube, it was Easter time. And so they had Easter markets. And so it was set up. The one that we saw was just like they had one right in the front of the Schönbrunn Palace. They had another one over more like in the central area. It's like where, it's like across the street from where that Spanish horse school. I can't remember this.
Yeah.
Spanish, right? Anyway, but they had them here and there. But there is
stallions.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There are so many other things to see that no way am I just going to be
Well, and they took
shopping.
us to a play the night before.
Oh, they took us to a concert. Somebody was asking me if you can book to go to like a Mozart concert, because Mozart is so big in that region. And so we did. You had to pay extra for that one, but the excursions come out 60 days before. And so when we get closer, then we'll be able to do something with it as far as booking and everything. But no, you can do whatever it is you want to do. And so like when we were on Avalon, they had excellent excursions. So we went and saw a whole lot of places and really, really enjoyed it. Really, very much enjoyed it. So yeah, you truly can make it whatever you want. So if you want to go to every booth and do a lot of shopping, you can. I'm at the point in my life, maybe I will want 1 or 2 Christmas things, but we have so much Christmas stuff at our house because we just do. And so I'm not going to buy a million ornaments. I don't need, but if I see a really sweet little manger scene I like, a nativity or something like that, then maybe. But I'm not all about shopping. I just want to, I not only want to see it, but I want to feel it. I want to experience it. I want it to be a part of it. So that's me.
And it's going to be cold enough. I want some good hot chocolate.
So let me know if you have questions.
Well, she was just wondering, and says thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, it's just, to me, it's more of an experience than just going to a place.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I have all the different group cruises that I have. It's for a specific experience. It's not just to go to that place, right? Anyway, there you just got my heart about that. So, any other questions? Anybody else has? Then we'll go. Have you sailed from Seward to Vancouver? We have not yet, Julia. I think that would just be lovely. Looking at a celebrity cruise from there. So Seward, okay, so here's how you need to think of things. So when you look at the map, like you have Anchorage and you have Seward. And so like different cruise lines tend to use more of one port or the other, but they're incredibly the same there. Just throwing that out there. It's kind of like, maybe I'm oversimplifying it, but like think of Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Like they're so close together. Yes, the ports are different, but you head out to the Caribbean. Is your experience any different? No, they're pretty close together. Does that make sense? So yeah. All righty. Thanks, everybody. Have I watched the 2025 Tattoo March on YouTube? I don't know.
I saw a clip this morning that people who don't get in to see the tattoo, they hang around the pubs just outside, so they get to see them as they exit.
And it's on a hill. Think of that.
Yeah.
And so you have the Edinburgh Castle, and then you have, like, it's a steep walk. Like even from like the ticket booth up to the main, it's a steep walk.
I'm practicing.
You go down the Royal Mile from there, but right when you come out, there's immediately like shops and eating places and
Yeah.
all the things. Really quick here. Airport in Anchorage, Port in Whittier. Yes, Diane. Yep. And so there's different ways. Like there are some places that you can hire to take you down, but we've done the Princess Transfer both times, and it has worked really well. Really well. They take you on a bus, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful drive. Really a beautiful drive, and you get to go through a long tunnel that they built during World War II. It's just really cool. Yeah. Thanks, Nancy and Linnea. So nice to see you, sweetheart. So did Princess figure out how to upgrade from Old Plus to New Premier? Yes, Ray, I owe you a new confirmations. Yes. Yes.
Nancy's on the Majestic, and yes, we've been on. Very, very nice.
Oh, it is really nice.
Yeah.
I really like the Majestic Princess. So she's the ship that Princess started sailing with when they came back from COVID. So we got to go on her to Alaska in 2021 and then to Mexico. So we really enjoy the Majestic Princess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good ship.
In fact, we're going on her next year. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. D. Raddock said that they did a cruise tour in June on the Coral Princess. Loved the charming atmosphere on that ship. I like the Coral a lot. I think she's special because we went to Antarctica and then did the Panama Canal, but I really enjoy that ship. Yeah. Advice touring first as it's pretty hectic. Christine, so good to see you. They're coming with us on the tattoo cruise. Princess has a site online listing books they use on ships. I've read several and they are excellent.
Wow.
Thank you. Thanks for saying that. Listing books they use on the ships. Thanks, Christine. I appreciate you saying that. We'll have to find it.
Broadway shows are 7:30, or 8.
Oh yeah, we're not going to that on the first night, huh? Let's see.
She only saw ones from Philadelphia.
Okay. Hi there, David. Sure is good to have you with us.
Thomas.
Nice to see you, Thomas.
You see Hexham.
Cheryl, nice to see you. And Dale signing in Lake. Oh,
just got home from Europe.
Did you really? 12 days, 5 countries, had a wonderful time. I am so glad. Good for you for going. Absolutely. We got to go. Christine Douglas, don't really want to shop. Was just wondering what the cruise focuses from their title Christmas Market Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like the Christmas market is like a really special season there in Europe. And there it's just not like a shopping thing. It's all everything. I think it's
an experience.
And it's just yeah. And I think, and no, I don't think, I know from watching videos that you have some markets that are very more like people just buy things to sell there. Then you have ones where people make things, and they can even vary by booth, in some of the markets.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just a really special season there. And I think that sometimes, I don't want to say, I don't know how, let's see. I think that because you can buy things there, sometimes people think that that's more like the shopping thing, right? That you just go there to shop, but I don't think so. And I'm so excited to tell you. Okay, I'm going to show you what it's like, and I'm going to tell you what it's like. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Tom Brady took the northbound and southbound on Celebrity Summit next year, so you wouldn't have to travel independently to Seward. The ship and itinerary are great. Yeah, like I said, Seward is just like, here's, when you look at the map, here's Whittier, here's Seward. They're not really even that far apart, but they do run, like, the ships run the transfers down, and then there are other places you can do that through. Let's see. Oh, Alaska Railroad. I guess the word state's not in there. I'm like picturing what they look like. Thanks, James, for saying that. Train stops at the cruise port in Whittier. It sure does. Yeah. It sure does. Right. Thanks for saying that. Let's see. Princess Transfer from downtown Anchorage. Thanks for saying that, Thomas. Yeah, they have different places there in downtown. I think a lot of times they like drop you off or pick you up at the convention center, don't they? Thanks, Christine. We'll see you soon. And David Wagner going on the Royal Caribbean cruise, Independence of the Seas, wondering how difficult it is to navigate around London Heathrow Airport. It's really easy.
It's big.
It's huge, but it's
Yeah.
not hard to navigate.
Yeah, they
no.
have trains that take you between terminals and such.
Yeah. So Amy says river cruises will always be restricted in length and width, with the exception of one or two, like the Alma Magna, which is restricted as to where it can go because of its size.
Okay.
Yep, exactly. Kind of like it's like with ocean ships, right? Yeah. Take also a London. No, you do not give US dollars in London. You
No.
give British pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get
But
British
you
pounds.
can pick those up at an ATM. Let me get your video.
Well,
that
it's
you
know
just
what,
did.
I think it's nice to get them at the bank before you go.
Yes,
if
definitely.
you can't get them at an ATM, and try to get them at a bank ATM rather than just like an ATM, because you'll get a better rate. And when they ask you, Corinne will just put my video up.
Yeah.
So do you have it? Then we'll get going at 7:24. Oh my goodness. It sure is nice to visit with all of you, though.
I'll have to find it and post it later.
He'll find it.
Yeah.
But look for it. Do you remember what it's called?
No, that's why I can't find it.
That's our problem.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll find it, David, and post it under the video.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll do comments
he
down
could
below.
put it down below once we're done here. But thanks for coming tonight. It's really good to see you all.
Don't be nervous.
Thank you. And no, don't be nervous. It's grand. So, alrighty, I'll be talking to y'all again really soon. Y'all take really good care. God bless you. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.